in the overall standings to start the day. Oh, that's going to make life very tough on Luc Lamperti. Let's see if he can't just stay in the group of riders and catch back up on the descent, still in with a chance at the stage win. There's Tejada now, after his mechanical, going on the offensive.
What an impressive ride by Tejada, considering that he did have that mechanical, like you said, Bob, making it back into peloton, through the peloton, and now off the front.
A little bit of a sticky wicket for the EF squad. You want to keep Georg Steinhauser in the front and competitive for third in the overall standings, but perhaps send one rider back, and there he is on the front. Georg Steinhauser, maybe you want to, if you're the team in the team car, say, go, just give Luke a chance to get back onto the wheels. There is one other teammate from EF, and probably Alex Bodine, Christian, maybe send him back and collect Luc Lamperti, give themselves a chance for a second stage win on today's stage.
I think he's a little bit too far back at this point in time, and there'd have to be a massive deceleration at the front to give the opportunity for the green jersey to come back at this point. I mean, this is flat out 70 kilometers an hour, 80 kilometers an hour going through these wide corners right now. I think Luke's about 2 or 3 groups back at this point. So for Steinhauser, he has to really defend his podium spot right now and the white jersey.
Now it's a very small group and only 2 miles and change to the finish line. Most of that on this twisting descent. One rider just off the front, making life tough on anybody else in that bigger group at the top of the climb to have a chance at the stage win.
I did think I saw Vacek just at the back, tail gunning, making it over the top of that categorized climb. So he still is there, and most likely he is the fastest guy out of the group. It just depends on what you have left in the tank, though. You turn yourself inside out, just like we saw with Luc Lamperti. Can't even do a sprint after that, but they still have to bring back Tejada.
There's Harold Tejada. He's our lone leader. He's going to see the red kite. 1K to go for Tejada. We don't know what the time gap is, but it must be at least 7 to 10 seconds, perhaps, advantage. It's going to be a very tough man to catch before the finish line.
Yeah, especially at these kind of speeds, Bob. It does course uphill just that little bit. So if someone is able to, now it's Kofidis back on the front. Impressive ride by the Kofidis team. Look at Trentine, I believe, coming up on the left-hand side.
Ian Izagirre doing the tempo for Brian Cocard, trying to catch Harold Tejada, the lone leader. Now the last couple of corners for Tejada. These twists and turns definitely help the breakaway, give a better chance for the win. Absolutely flat out before the finish line for Tejada. What a great win this would be after a mechanical in the finale. And it's Ineos coming back to the front. It does course up ever so slightly. We might see the chasers just come into the frame before the finish line, but Tejada desperately trying to hang on with what would be a brilliant stage win. It is the Ineos team at the front, so it must be Kevin Vauquelin looking to give himself a chance. Tejada, I don't think he's going to get caught before the finish line, though, Christian. Just a few hundred meters to go for the Colombian on the Astana squad. Oh, the chasers are not far behind, but I think Tejada might just have enough energy to get to the line. 50 meters to go. That's a stage win for Astana, and a brilliant chase after a mechanical for Howard Tejada, and a great stage win. Wow. Oh my gracious, what a ride. Dorian Godon for second place on the stage. It could have been, should have been, would have been for Godon. But Astana celebrating stage win number 2 in this year's Paris. And this is probably the group with Luc Lamperti. So close, Christian, and yet so far away.
Oh my goodness.